40 athletes from 24 countries have come to this port town of Tangier, Morocco, as we get started in this year's edition of the Met-Rx World's Strongest Man. On today's show, you'll see 4 events. Today, we start with the Super Yoke, where 2 engine blocks are carried with a bar across the back. Then it's the tree trunk lift for reps. It's giant, all right, 838 pounds. Next up, the Hercules hold. How long can these strong guys hold 2 cars suspended on an upslope? The tire flip is the grand finale, an event that mixes speed and strength. The tire is 800 pounds and is over 5 feet tall. A capacity crowd on hand at the Tangier Harbor to see the 4 athletes of group number 1. From Denmark, one of the youngest competitors in the field, Torben Sorensen. From the Czech Republic, Jaromír Nemec. One of the pre-event favorites, Finland's Riku Kiri. And the pride of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Ralph Williams. And so after months and months of preparation, these 4 go head-to-head, the winner of the group to the World Strongman Final here in Tangier, Morocco. Working with me, my partner for these shows, Bill Kazmaier. Bill, as we look at the lane assignments, you got to like Riku's chances, although there could be a dark horse in this group.
You know, I sure do like Riku. It could be his time coming after years of preparation. Lift!
Ralph Williams gets a nice step ahead. Oh, but he goes down fast, Bill.
He's just a little bit forward. You know, once the Super Yoke hits the ground, you can't pick it up and continue.
Well, 3 of our competitors have already touched down. Let's see what Riku Kiri can do.
He looks strong like a tree.
25 meters seems like a long way for mere mortal men, but for Riku Kiri, carrying that excessive weight on his shoulder, not even a strain. So does Riku Kiri, victorious, his wife in the background cheering him on. She will be vocal throughout this competition. And her passion pays off as her husband claims the first event here in Tangier, Morocco. Let's go down to Bill Kazmaier, who's with our winner.
Great race.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm running this event, but this is a little bit more weight.
880 pounds, does that feel good on your back?
Yeah, I feel it's okay, but that's it. I'm happy this time.
Super effort, Rico.
So winning the first event, Finland's Riku Kiri, followed by Torben Sorensen, Ralph Williams from the USA, and Jaromír Nemec.
Hi, I'm Ralph Williams. Coming up next, the tree trunk lift. Stay tuned.
This edition of The World's Strongest Man is being brought to you by Met-Rx. Welcome to Tangier, Morocco, and ESPN's coverage of the World's Strongest Man presented by Met-Rx. Hello once again, everyone. Todd Harris, along with 4-time World Strongman champion Bill Kazmaier. Bill, as we watch the Super Yoke, Riku Kiri absolutely flew down the course.
Oh, he sure did. Rico's the kind of athlete that will never give you half an effort. I think he might have went a little too fast and expended too much energy, but we'll find out later in the competition.
All right, let's talk about this foursome. 4 terrific athletes from around the world, but Riku Kiri could be the class of the entire field.
That's for sure. Last year, he placed 3rd in the Strongest Man finals. Torben Sorensen, though, from Denmark, usually finishes in the top 3 in his country. He's going to give Rico a pretty good push.
Our next discipline, the tree trunk lift, and in all of Morocco, folks, you may not find a bigger tree.
Well, in our last event, we've tested overall body strength, but in the tree trunk lift, it's done for repetitions overhead, really testing specifically the shoulders and tricep strength.
Each event is worth 4 points for a first-place finish, 3 for second, 2 for third, and 1 for fourth. And for our next event, the tree trunk lift for reps, we head to the beach. The shoreline glistens with the anticipation of another great event in a competition that has taken this city and country by storm. First up will be Jaromír Nemec. It's the first time this apparatus has been used on the World's Strongest Man. And Bill, what do you think will be a good score here?
Well, with a total weight of 838 pounds and about 270 pounds in the hands, I think it'll take 15 reps or so to get a good place.
1, wait for it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bit lower now, please.
The 36-year-old Czech starting to motor through his first 5 reps. Coming up on 7, Bill, and he's slowing down just a bit.
His upper body's getting kind of fatigued, but you can see him using his legs a good bit to get some drive.
Nemec trying to get into double digits.
10.
Well, he makes the 10th rep. And he's kind of gotten himself, Bill, to the point of no return.
This judging is so strict, the arms have to be locked out to get the rep to count.
So Nemec checks out with 10 reps. A pretty solid score for him, Bill, but you pointed out earlier, 15 will probably be the score to beat.
I think big Ralph Williams has a lot of strength in his shoulders, and he'll probably do close to 15.
Let's take a moment and meet this rookie of the World Strongman competition.
I'm Ralph Williams. I'm 31 years old, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I've been only trained for 6 months, so this is my very first contest, and it's the big one. So I'm very honored. This is very exciting. I was really honored. I just couldn't believe it. I didn't want to jump out my skin, you know. It really was exciting just to see the competitors, and I have a chance to meet everybody that I've seen on ESPN.
Well, here on ESPN, it's Ralph Williams. After finishing 3rd in the Super Yoke, he's looking to improve his fortunes in today's second event, the tree trunk lift for reps. And Ralph Williams, the dimensions, biceps 24 inches, chest 62 inches. And Bill, you think he's capable in the neighborhood of 15 reps?
Right, Todd, he's such a massive man. He's got the shoulders and the triceps, and he pushes this thing with great ease.
Bill, how much of this is technique and how much of it is just pure brute strength?
As you can see, Todd, it's all upper body strength. Ralph starts to use his legs here, though. You see him bending his knees and just shoving with his tremendous weight to get that log up.
Well, he passes Nemec with 11, and he's still going. Looking for that magical 15. And Williams is done. And Bill, that 15th rep may have been his undoing. He really pushed it, didn't get it up, only got credited with 14. It looks like Ralph Williams is in a lot of pain. What are the chances that this is a serious injury?
Well, let's just hope it's a cramp. We want to see him back in the next event. Maybe they can work that out.
Ralph Williams still down on the deck after recording 14 reps. He was looking good, and this is number 15. And something certainly gave in his right leg. Ralph Williams, 14 reps, current leader in this group, being helped off, and he is unable to put any pressure on that right leg, which leads you to believe, Bill, that it's probably some kind of serious muscle injury.
Pretty good chance he might have torn that adductor.
We'll get a report on Williams, but still to come, the rookie and the veteran, Torben Sorensen and Riku Kiri. It's now time for our first installment of a Metrics Moment.
One of my best efforts in the World's Strongest Man competition happened in Budapest, Hungary, a few years back, in an event called the sack carry and drag. It was a 100-kilo sack, carried 50 meters, and a 200-kilo sack grabbed by the ears and pulled back over that 50 meters. There were 8 men in the competition. The other 7 didn't finish the race. As I dragged this 440-pound sack down that 50-meter course, I fell once. I got up, started to pull, and fell again. By the 3rd time I fell, my balance was totally gone. My heart was racing. I'd given so much energy that I could hardly stand. And as I dragged the sack over the finish line, of course I had won. After 5 minutes, and sitting with the doctors, my heart rate was still 225 beats a minute. I went into a place where few athletes go, and sometimes they don't return. The doctor said to me, "Bill, if you leave, we'll see you there."
Back here in Tangier, Morocco, where we're hoping to make some memories of our own as the tree trunk lift for reps continues from the beach. Up next will be Torben Sorensen from Denmark. Now keep in mind, Ralph Williams has established the number to beat at 14. Williams injured his leg on his attempt for a 15th rep. He said he heard something pop. He's still being attended to by the trainers. We wish him the best. This is 27-year-old Torben Sorensen, one of the youngest competitors out here, Bill. Experience could play into this, couldn't it?
It sure could, but he's really ready to lift and pushing hard.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, Torben Sorensen, unlike the other competitors, is using his legs from the get-go.
A lot of legs, Todd, but a lot of shoulders and triceps also.
8, 9, 10, 11.
He's just ramming that thing up over his head. I think he can go all the way to get 15.
Well, he's close. He's at 13.
Remember, he's got to have a lockout on that 15th rep.
He gets 15, trying for 16. Doesn't get the lockout, but he does get 15, so he surpasses Ralph Williams, and Torben Sorensen is now in first place with 15 reps. An amazing feat. He had such a great pace going.
He gets a strong 15th rep, but here in the 16th, he just doesn't quite lock it out, and then he doesn't hold the lockout. The referee doesn't give him the 16th rep.
It will be interesting with one competitor still to come in Riku Kiri. If that 16th one comes back to haunt him, this is the man many feel may be the world's strongest man right now. He still has a lot of competition still to come, but Riku Kiri from Finland, certainly no slouch. And Bill, how do you see him faring in this competition?
He's so strong this year. Like we said, it could be his time. He's ready to break the 15 reps.
1.
35-year-old Riku Kiri weighing in at 324 pounds. And remember, the log they are hoisting up, 838 pounds.
He makes this look so easy. It's just whether or not he can get over the 15.
8, 9.
You hear the referee in the background counting off the reps, and his wife, Elizabeth, also cheering him on. The reps to beat, 15 set by Torben Sorensen. Boy, not only is his wife getting to this, but the rest of the crowd here in Tangier, Bill.
As much as he wants to do this, fatigue is setting in all across his shoulders and through his whole body. He seems to just tie up in these strength endurance events.
He won the Super Yoke competition, so a win here would give him 2 victories, but it's not going to happen. Riku has to bow out at 14. His wife, unfortunately, disappointed in his performance, but Riku Kiri will take second, tying with Ralph Williams. 14 reps, a pretty solid score, considering that's 838 pounds.
Awesome overall body strength, but his triceps just wouldn't catch it at the top. He missed that 15th rep.
So a disappointing conclusion for the entire Kiri family, but Riku Kiri need not despair. He finishes second, tied with Ralph Williams. The win goes to Torben Sorensen. Jaromir Nemec has to settle for 4th. After 2 events from Tangier, Morocco, it's Torben Sorensen out in front, Riku Kiri in 2nd, Ralph Williams in 3rd, and Jaromir Nemec in 4th. When we come back, it's the Hercules hold on the world's strongest man. In Morocco, a sacred place for prayer and worship is the mosque. In its shadows, our competition moves to its 3rd phase, the Hercules hold. The object is simple. The athlete stands with arms extended, gripping handles which restrain 2 cars, one at each side, placed on uphill slopes. The cars weigh 2,337 pounds each. Our first competitor from the Czech Republic. This is Jaromir Nemec.
Are you ready?
And Bill, when they release that emergency brake, the tension and the stress has got to be tremendous.
You know, it's truly excruciating all across the chest and shoulders, but it is truly a grip event.
He looks pretty comfortable so far.
Come on!
Now, Bill, am I mistaken, or is Nemec actually enjoying this?
He looks like he's having fun. He's done his homework when it comes to grip strength.
He surpasses 40 seconds by 1.7, so 41.70 is the time for Jaromir Nemec. And never has a man looked so comfortable holding two cars, one in each hand. Still smiling as he walks away.
41 seconds seems like a good time, but going first is a disadvantage. I think he should have dug down a little deeper and held on 10 or 15 more seconds if he could have to beat Riku Kiri.
Next up, Riku Kiri, currently in second place overall, 6.5 total points. He is trailing Torben Sorensen by half a point. Now, here's the advantage that you alluded to, Bill. Going last, you know exactly what time you have to beat. Rico knows he needs to beat 41.70, which Nemec threw up. Interesting to see if he can do it.
You can see he's so powerful in the chest and shoulders. After adjusting his weight, he looks like he can hold on for a minute.
10 seconds.
His wife, Elizabeth, cheering him on, keeping track of the stopwatch. Remember, folks, that's 2,337 pounds in each hand. And for a man holding that much weight, Bill, he looks extremely comfortable.
He believes in his mind that he's the world's strongest man, and he's showing everybody right now.
He comes up on the 32-second mark, Bill. What is going through his mind?
Well, the pain is going to be excruciating in a little while across his chest and shoulders. But when that grip goes, you feel it right down to your fingertip, and it just slips out of your hands.
Well, he has passed Nemec. He's coming up on 50 seconds, which would be a tremendous time. Boy, we didn't see any signs of trouble until that last moment. He checks in with 55.18, almost a minute with over 2,000 pounds in each hand. So he becomes the current leader in the Hercules hold.
Rico just lets go and feels confident that 55 seconds is enough to beat Sorensen.
So now it's Sorensen's turn. On numerous occasions, Torben has pointed out his inexperience. Now keep in mind, he's never tried the Hercules hold before. When he's not competing in strongman competitions, Torben Sorensen is a bouncer by trade, so mind your P's and Q's when you come into his pub.
Oh, tell me.
Remember, the time to beat, 55.18 seconds thrown up by Riku Kiri, and he will certainly be watching the stopwatch.
Ready.
Well, Bill, right off the bat, Torben Sorensen does not look comfortable.
Looks like he's strained right away. You know, in order to have a great grip strength, you've got to practice a lot. And I don't know if he's done enough practice to hold those 2,000-pound cars. 55 seconds seems an eternity right now for Torben Sorensen as he approaches 20 seconds. And he releases at 21.18, so certainly a disappointing performance for him. But remember, folks, this is the first time he has ever competed in the Hercules hold, and you could almost feel the pain at home. It became unbearable for the Denmark native, and a disappointing third place could hurt Torben's chances in the overall competition. So with Ralph Williams out of the competition, it is now a three-man heat. The winner of the Hercules hold with a time of 55.18, Riku Kiri. He is followed by Jaromir Nemec and Torben Sorensen. With one event to go, our overall leader is Riku Kiri from Finland. He is followed closely by Denmark's Torben Sorensen.
Hi, I'm Torben Sorensen. Coming up next on The World's Strongest Man is the tire flip.
This edition of The World's Strongest Man has been brought to you by Metrics, Engineered Nutrition. Up and down so far for Finland's Riku Kiri. He led off with a dominating performance in the Super Yoke. The tree trunk lift for reps didn't scare Torben Sorensen. His showing was something to shout about. The big wheel in the Hercules hold was Kiri, who said hello again to first place. And so now it's the tire flip, a 30-meter race in a 90-second time limit. Rolled beside the scenic Tangier Harbor, this big 800-pound tire is the star. The situation, simple. Kiri finishes second or better, he's guaranteed the first spot in the finals. Without Ralph Williams, this is now a three-man heat, Bill. These tires are mammoth. Kiri knows he's got to get second or better. You got to like his chances.
You know, I've never seen Rico so strong. He said again this is going to be his year. Looks like he's proven it with the tire.
That is Riku Kiri from Finland in the red jersey closest to us. In the middle lane, in the blue jersey, Torben Sorensen from Denmark. And in the white jersey, Jaromir Nemec. And so far, it looks like Riku Kiri has the most experience with these mammoth tires.
And you'd be surprised, Todd. These athletes go to any length to get one of these tires in their own possession, in their own backyard to be able to practice with.
Jaromir Nemec struggling a bit. Remember, the big story, Riku Kiri's got to finish second or better, and he automatically moves in to the World's Strongest Man final. And don't think his wife, Elizabeth, is not aware of that. One more flip, and he should have it. It is Riku Kiri from Finland, our first finalist at the World's Strongest Man competition. Riku Kiri charges hard in the final two events, and once again, after missing last year, he is back in the World's Strongest Man final. Bill?
You know, last year you didn't make it through the finals. I'm sure you thought about that all year long. What does it mean now that you've gone into the finals?
Yeah, I'm waiting very hungry this year final and training very much event and maybe up my weight training a little bit. And this year's final is, I think, so very interesting.
Well, good luck in the finals, Rico.
Thank you.
And we're back on course. Still the battle for second. Torben Sorensen on your right in the blue jersey. Jaromir Nemec gets the last push as time runs out. So Nemec will get second. Torben Sorensen will have to settle for third. The final standings for group number one. The victory goes to Riku Kiri, followed by Torben Sorensen, Jaromir Nemec, and Ralph Williams. So the first man to advance to the World's Strongest Man final will be Riku Kiri from Finland. He looks very strong. He could be a threat to take home the title this year. He must now wait for his 9 other competitors to be decided. For my partner Bill Kazmaier, I'm Todd Harris saying so long from Tangier, Morocco. We will see you next time right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.